Hi guys, we are going to do a little series called Everyday Quick Makeup. I'm going to show you what I do for my everyday quick makeup look, and we're going to start first and foremost with primer. A Nikki tutorial says not to prime is a crime, and I agree actually. Priming sets your foundation. If you don't want to use a primer, make sure you're using really good skincare. The better your skincare, the better the makeup's going to sit. You can use really cheap makeup and it'll still look good if you set your primer. So for me, I put my primer here, here, and here where my pores are bad, and then I would use more of a moisturizing primer here if I had one on me right now to kind of set this. But for me, this is where I'm oily, and so I'm going to set primer where my pores are bigger. I'm going to put primer there. And then for me, I have a lot of dark spots, so my everyday makeup includes going in with a concealer close to my skin color, and this is Turtur. You can buy it at Ulta. It's the famous Korean brand. I have fallen in love with this, but I'm going to stick it right here over these spots. I'm not going to cover my whole face. I'm just covering where, for me, my melasma is pretty bad. I'm going to go in with this Tati brush to just kind of blend that in. You could blend it in with your fingers, but if you got a brush, you might as well. All right, if I were to put my concealer on right now, I would go into, I love this, the NYX Wonder Snatch and this NYX Power Pro Fix Stick, and I would go in under my eye, just a little bit under my eye. These are two of my favorite concealers. I know people that like the e.l.f. I didn't really like the e.l.f., but everybody else that seems to love it loves it. I think it has to do with your skin type. So anyway, I'm going to go under these with a little bit lighter, and that is just to brighten up those spots. For some reason, that's what works best for me. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's all going to go under. My next step is going to be my long-wear makeup. This is my Revlon Color Stay 24 hours. This is I have been using this foundation for about 10 to 15 years. It is my go-to. I have tried so many foundations, and there are a lot out there that I like. I love the Infallible by Maybelline, the 30 hours and the regular. I love L'Oreal Color Match or True Match. I love, let's see, Danessa Myricks. So these are all different foundations. This just happens to be the one I love the most. I think it's about $14, and I can get it at Walmart, Target. I can get it all over the place. If you go to Ulta, a lot of times they'll skin match you, and I do recommend that for your skin. Next, for me personally, I like a little bronzer. This is a bronzer stick. This is an LYS bronzer stick. You can get them from e.l.f. They're all good. I have yet to find one that I just don't. I mean, for me, they're pretty good. I mean, most of them are pretty good. NYX is one of my favorites. e.l.f., I actually do love my e.l.f. So that's a cream. So then I'm going to go in with one of my new favorites. This is the CoverGirl 2 brand. This is supposed to be a dupe for the Hourglass, which is like $60 for the little pack. And I actually really like this. So I'm going to go in. I feel like this brightens up my face. Again, so it brightens up my face. And if I'm feeling like the brown went a little too low, I quickly go back in with my brush. You always keep a little bit and go back in and kind of clean up the edges.